Hello again, Keith Loki back with another episode of The Colony. I believe we're on episode 63. In the prior video, we set up some mining rigs that were a lot better than the ones we set up in the video before that. And in this video, we're going to go ahead and bring out that new specialized parts production building. I'm sorry if I seem a bit irritated, because I am. For some reason, Limbo decided to be an utter little shit and not want to work. I did 5 episodes, and I think you guys seen 4 of those so far. Where's that specialized parts craft? 4 of those were posted. The 5th one is going to be posted soon. Oh, where is it? Spec craft. Spec refinery. Is that it? Ah, that's the one I made the last video. But I went ahead and tried to record 2 videos. I tried to use OBS, which turned out to be utterly friggin' terrible for it. For some reason, it worked fine with OBS beforehand. And then suddenly, no, we're not going to work for it. So, I've been kind of ticked off, to be honest. Oh shit, I just realized that this is going to be kind of a little bastard to fly. Okay. Put that dead center, and then we're going to flip it upside down. We also need a command core. Oh, this is going to be weird. We can't even put it in a freaking... Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a weird flight. It's probably going to fail multiple times, but we'll figure it out. Now. Like, I think that's dead center. I hope it's dead center. I don't think it is, though. And I don't think we have any control. Shit. I just realized how much shit we've omitted from this. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and pop on some honey badger things. They have enough mono-repellent. So this might be a shitty video. I'll just have to see how it goes. I hope it isn't, but there's not much I can do about it if it is. So we have that upper stage set up. And that has like enough fuel to get us into orbit. Well, no, circleize our orbit and then get us to the other planet. What's this have? 29,000. Yeah, this is going to be kind of quick because we designed the other craft, or the main craft, in the last video. So now we need to put wings on this because we're going to need a lot of control surfaces, to be honest. No. There we go. Okay. Let's see if this works. This is going to be interesting. And I don't know if you saw the post, or you guys have seen the post where I talked about Limbo being ridiculous. I'm going to be replacing that for the foreseeable future. Is it foreseeable future? For the current future with Rius. Oh shit. It's a spacious game. Not spacious game, it's like it's a god game. I saw another YouTuber playing it. Well, actually I've seen it before, but I never actually played it. Just saw it recently on another YouTuber's channel, and I was like, I actually want to try that out. I watched like the first video, which was just like the tutorial video. I was like, I want to try that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that game for a little while. Well, I'm probably gonna finish it because it looks really interesting. I used to play a game called Populous quite a bit. Let's flip my phone over. Someone sent me a Snapchat. But yeah, I used to play a game called Populous, which is a god game, and it really interested me. I wish they continued that series, but that died out. And then there was Black and White, which was another interesting game. But Rios is a 2D slice of a planet, and you have a couple gods that are taking over control. Oh shit. I need to actually control from here. And actually go back. I forgot to take the Kerbals out, because we don't need any Kerbals in this craft. I'm being stupid. Sorry, I've had a few drinks. So we don't need any Kerbals in it. We got everything else set up. I just want to make sure, because I don't want to have to jump back in here again. Oh, I just realized that would have been terrible. But I forgot to slap these on. Let's actually switch to Minimus. Yeah, those should just be enough. I hope. Yeah. This might turn out terribly wrong. But you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. Or was it crack a few eggs? Either or, it doesn't matter. It still equals up to the same thing. And we're gonna go ahead and no, come on, gimme. There we go. I kind of should have lowered the thrust ratio on these solid rocket boosters, but it is too late now. As long as we don't blow anything up, it doesn't really matter. Already up to 20k. And we're actually well balanced. I think this might end up fine, actually. As soon as we get out of the atmosphere, it will be a lot better. Whoa, the aerodynamic, or the, that's all freaking out. That's kind of hilarious looking. But we are up to... We'll go up to 80k, and then we'll stop. But yeah, we have enough wing control and all that shit. Use the RCS to arrest our roll. And we're actually going to shut off those wheels because they're going to... Wait. Disable those motors. Disable, disable. Just so they don't draw electric charge, which they seem to still be doing. I'm still frustrated by Limbo. It was ridiculous how much it screwed up. Like, it shouldn't have been all these problems with it. As soon as I started trying to run it, I'd be off screen that Limbo wasn't up, so the screen where you're seeing KSP right now would be completely black, but you could see the webcam. But then as soon as I opened Limbo, the webcam would freeze and not be able to use it, which was just ridiculous. Okay. Let's bring ourselves to a stable orbit. If we're lucky, we'll actually be able to use this main booster stage. Well, not if we're lucky. We're most likely going to have enough Delta V left in it to use it. Still have 1,400, and we'll still have like 600 left in it. And let's speed up to our aposis, our apo, and use that. I really gotta remove stage recovery from this freaking save. How much monopropellant do we have? Ooh, we're using a ton. I want to save as much of that as we can, because we're going to need it to... perfect. We're going to need it to stabilize this craft on its way into orbit. Oof, lag. Let's go ahead and... 53K. Move ourselves over to that target, and then get ourselves around. We're probably gonna have to start at about a minute. That'd be my best guess. I don't have any other possible options for that, because this booster stage we have right now, or like the main stage that brought us to orbit, other than the SRBs, is I forgot I had my mic down. I don't know if it's going to affect the audio at all, but the SRBs brought us up, but this main stage I think has like 12K thrust. So we're at 2 and 1. A little bit further. There we go. We still have a ton of thrust. 3K. So we have more than enough to do maneuvers and help us land even. Don't you crash. And it crashed. God, that's fucking infuriating. This day for recording has not been the best of days for recording. So we'll see what happens. We might still have it in orbit. See what this Snapchat is. One of my buddies works at a sex shop. It was just a video of her throwing a bullet on a table and it bouncing around. Ugh. That kind of cheered up my mood, actually. So hopefully our craft is still in orbit. But highly likely it's not in orbit anymore. Turn my phone's ringer off as well. I just hope it's in orbit, because that's just going to be annoying. Because the craft was very stable, no problems at all. It's just going to be the exact same flight over again with no changes. For some reason, just us decoupling caused it to crash. Okay. Assume saved. 32. So that could mean that the craft we just sent up is still in orbit. Just be a second. I'm trying to clear the mouthpiece on my e-cig. No, it's on the fucking landing pad. Well, fly that shit. God damn it. I hate these damn crashes. It's like 64 runs a lot better for large crafts, but it has crashes like this. And I still gotta select. We'll bring ourselves down to about a 60. Yeah, I'm not concerned about heat tolerance and all that crap. But this steeper or shallower ascent is actually going to cause a lot of issues with control. Because we're fighting the air very much. Oh no, we're stabling out. We're already up to 15K. Let's bring ourselves down to 30. And there's that crazy friggin', what are they coming off of? Just everything. It's because I flipped the craft upside down, I think. And we're flying this thing like a space plane, which doesn't make any sense for this type of craft. Wait, I turned off... Oh, there we go. So here we are back in orbit, for frig's sake. Out of the atmosphere. Circleize this orbit. Perfect. Right of the atmosphere. I don't care if it's kind of fucked up. Set as target. Good enough. Let's head over to that node. Exact same burn time. We'll do it at about 45 seconds. Come on, get over there. Best thing about these RCS thrusters is, worst case scenario, you can actually use them as a substitute for thrust. Got 200 delta V left. But we're going to have a bit of delay. We still got a lot of fuel left in this stage too. So we can do all our maneuvers and all that shit with this engine. No problem at all. And we're almost there. Perfect. Fly it there. You have enough electric charge? Yes, we do. Getting a nice position that's close to the base and put Chadsel in this goddamn thing. Then we just got a focus view. Get this into a nice semi equatorial orbit, because we're not fully on the equator. We're kind of off it, but we're not in the terrible position. Whoops. So far, this craft has been relatively okay. I thought it was going to be terrible to land, which very well it might be. That last little bit out of it. Let's see. Good enough. And we are there. Use a little bit of RCS to get us over there. Now we just gotta slow ourselves down to, I believe, under about 100. Then we'll get ourselves into a nice orbit to get to where we want. Because we're going to probably land nearby, not at the place we need to be, just very close. Bring that down to close to the same level, which we're not going to be able to do. Good enough. So that base is there. So we'll do an orbit or two. Oh god, that's sickening. Okay, we're actually in a kind of frigged up orbit. We're gonna quick save here as well. And we need normal, because we're at less than, or what is it? A reverse orbit? Yeah. So we need to use the reverse option to bring us down. Because with normal, if we're on a usual orbit, we'd bring ourselves up with that. But instead, we'll bring ourselves down with that. So let's... right about here, we will start slowing ourselves down. Because we're going to stop ourselves at 100% at this height. Just get to 0 with this main engine, because then we gotta flip over to slow ourselves down completely. Oh, I didn't show off these motors either, because we're pretty much right above the new colony. It's just we're flying past it. I do not want to land on those hills. And if everything worked out correctly, these little twitch engines are just over top of where we... or just in the right area. Oh, shit. Hey, perfect, actually. I think we are controlling from here. Oh yeah, controlling from there is not what we need. Perfect. So we'll get down to a height of, say... I think we should err on the air on caution. Just to be safe. That stage is going to hit the ground pretty damn fast. Like, just even the RCS is able to slow us down a fair bit. Yeah, I want to make sure our engines are firing enough to slow us down. Wow, that actually separated into all its solar panels. Oh, they're not actually on the... well, the back ones aren't. The front ones are. Why is there so much noise in the background? I think the noise gate shut off. I'm actually going to check that real quick. Which kind of sucks. Means you guys are going to have to listen to a ton of random background sound. No, it's still there. Settings. Noise gate. Nope, still there. Sorry, but there's going to be some noise in the background of this. Shouldn't have noise in the background, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Or we're recording for a half an hour. We're almost at the ground. Another 100 meters. We still have a ton of Delta V, too. Do we have any of the other stuff? No, we don't currently. We just gotta head, actually not even that far over. Yeah, I don't know why that nose gate is not working anymore. Yeah, definitely I'm gonna be, at the end of the month, I'm gonna be bringing my computer over to get my SOO to look at it. He should be able to figure out what's going on. Oh, no. We need to toggle torque. Wait, do I not have any turning on this? I don't have any turning on these damn wheels. So wait a minute. Do I have no turning at all? Or is it just reversed? Yeah, there's no turning at all. That is freaking ridiculous. Oh no, I do have turning. It was just because of the direction I was pointing. Okay. So we just gotta try and make it over there and then we're good. Which seems to be harder than I thought. Come on, stop. Yeah, why is it rocking like that? Okay, we're just gonna lock to the dam. So lock to that. Why are you locked to it? I don't know what's going on. Like, friction control, drive limiter. What's the drive limiter do? Wheel stress, brakes. Yeah, I don't know what any of this does. Traction control, auto. Traction. Friction control, up. Friction control, up. Okay, friction control screwed us over. Okay, we're almost there. But that has helped a ton. I need to get another drink after this video. Speed ourselves up to get this over with sooner. So we're in that physics range now. Another 1.8 kilometers. Then we'll bring Chadsel over here and get him to start. Well, actually, we can't start production on it since he doesn't have access to that stuff. Yeah, once we get within 200 meters, we'll slow down and head towards that place directly. Shut down the engines so we don't have to worry about them. It's because I have traction control up. No, they're just being stupid. I just hope I don't ram into the friggin' base. We might have to bring ourselves down to like really low level and then time warp to get it better. Hopefully not, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're slowing down really, really slowly. Oh, we can use the... Whoa! We can use the RCS to slow us down. So that will help us a ton. Another 200 meters, 250, 200. Oh yeah, we're traveling pretty damn slowly. once we activate the RCS, we won't have to worry about ramming into the craft. Okay. Hop over here. Get that little bastard Chadsel out. We are at less than optimal physics speed. Get him over and into here. So deploy, deploy, deploy. Nothing from that yet. Let's start recycler. Metal is full. So we can't use those at all. Okay. So we'll open up the solar panels for this. And that's probably where I'm going to end this video. So we now have this specialized parts craft that is right next to this craft. So now we can start producing specialized parts on the planet, meaning we have a lot better access to production. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike and a comment for either option. I always like to get some feedback back. If you want to see future updates by me, minimum I update 3 days a week, or upload 3 days a week, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But I thank you for watching. My name's Keith Loki, and you have a good night.